Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday. I got my maintenance stuff done last week, or I guess this week, and was able to get a load booked on Friday. A lumber load going down to Alabama. And so this week was pretty horrible because I ended the week from last week, ran into Tuesday, because we were on that Tuesday to Tuesday run. And then because I ended it on Tuesday morning and I had an appointment Wednesday morning, I didn't bother, of course I couldn't really do anything Tuesday. So I had to sit all day Tuesday. Maintenance was being done Wednesday, and they finished me up Thursday about a little after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday was shot because of maintenance. So then Friday, I got this load booked, and I'm heading down to Alabama with it. This came out of Pennsylvania, going down to Alabama. It only pays like $1.84, and there were some better loads that I was looking at for revenue, but I think I talked about this a little bit before. If you watched my tarping video, but just with everything that happened in that week, Pennsylvania was not necessarily a good spot to get a long haul out of, because all the long hauls were fairly low in rate. And so if you're going to do a lot of miles, I prefer to do it at a higher rate. So I just wasn't feeling real comfortable with the long hauls out of Pennsylvania. Nothing I saw was really getting me excited. So I chose to take something a little bit cheap going down to Alabama, which Alabama is, the best flatbed market in the nation. So I chose to just kind of commit to a low revenue week and then line up next week for a real success. So hopefully we'll do well next week. So this load only pays $1,700. Like I said, it's like $1.84 a mile with my deadhead, I think, is when I ran it. So it's probably near $2 a mile before my deadhead. I think it was like $1.95 or something like that. So yeah, it's profitable freight, but again, it's going from a bad market to a good market. If you guys don't know, the Alabama, Birmingham region of Alabama is kind of like the Chicago market for vans. In the flatbed world, Birmingham is like the premium market in the nation. Just like Chicago would be for vans. You're going to get a good rate no matter where you go out of Birmingham. And so I think this load delivers like 80 something miles from Birmingham. So we'll have some really good opportunities come Monday in Alabama. So that's what this load is. We're getting some pretty good fuel mileage on this one. This is not a good fuel mileage load. Lumber and 6-foot tarps, it's very bad aerodynamically. But since I've got all weekend to deliver, I'm driving slow, 55 miles per hour. I'm getting 9 miles to the gallon so far this morning. So that'll help with the costs. But that's what we got going on. I'm still debating what I'm going to do. I could totally get a reset over the weekend. I just had a reset. I've got 60 hours left on my 70. So I don't necessarily need a reset. But I probably should get one anyway, considering I got plenty of time. And if I end up running a couple of short hauls, say between Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, do a couple of short hauls, and then I get a long haul all the way across the nation, I would need that reset over this weekend, because this 15 hours or 18 hours that I'm going to burn up on this run would be nice to have that at the end of the week to make my final delivery or whatever. So I'll probably opt to get a reset. I'll be able to be in Nashville by the end of today. This is Saturday, so Sunday I could be reset in Nashville and go downtown and see some live music and what have you. I might choose to do that. The last time I was in Nashville, I didn't even go downtown. I just had so much office work to do, and just didn't want to. I don't know. I guess I was burnt out. I just didn't want to take the time. But this weekend, I might just say, you know, I need a vacation, and go down and experience downtown Nashville. I don't know. Still trying to make that decision. Or I could go a little bit past Nashville and be prepped and ready for Monday morning so I don't have to drive very far, because I'm not sure what the distance is between Nashville and where I'm going. Probably 4+ hours, and I'm supposed to be there at 8 in the morning. So that put me waking up pretty early in the morning on Monday. If I drive further, then I have less of a drive in the morning, and I can remain a little bit more on my daily clock. So still debating on what to do, but that's what I got for this week. Basically, this week, if we consider this week starting on a Friday, I really only got one load, $1,700. And if I end this week next Monday, we're looking at a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, finishing on a Monday for only $1,700. But if we run it from Friday to Friday, you know, if we start this week on Friday and I don't end it until next Friday, we could do pretty well this week. Just depends on how we want to break that week up. So